Vandaag zijn wij hier in Ouwehands Dierenpark en daar zijn we met een reden, namelijk Jane Goodall heeft een nieuw boek geschreven. Het heet The Book of Hope. Ik mocht het Nederlandse audioboek inspreken. Daarom ben ik hier vandaag en ik mag haar ook nog interviewen. Beetje nerveus, echt een heldin van mij, van heel lang geleden en nog steeds. We gaan het gewoon doen. Oh, daar zijn ze al. Het is de eerste keer dat ik een bonobo in het echt zie. Ja. Kijk dat kleintje daar. Ik zit helemaal klaar om met Jane te gaan praten. Ze is er ook al, dus laten we het interview over het boek gaan beginnen. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. My name is Mirjana van Reden. I'd like to thank you for having the time with you and that it's possible to talk to you today. And secondly, I would like to thank you for your book that you co-wrote with Douglas Abrams. And I understand that you just finished narrating the audiobook.
Yes.
Yes, and I narrated the Dutch version. And the book is called The Book of Hope. And the question I would like to ask you first, it's a question that everybody is asking you. Is there still hope for the world, for the children, for our grandchildren?
Well, the answer is that we know what we need to do to slow down climate change and loss of biodiversity. We know what we need to do to make it less likely there'll be another pandemic soon. And the hope that I have depends on everybody getting together and doing their part. In other words, we need to take action. And without hope, people tend to sink into apathy and do nothing. And so many people say, well, you know, there's nothing I can do, so I've given up. And I say, okay, think about what you personally can do where you live. So even something little, even the choices you make each day and what you buy and eat and wear. Just do what you can.
And in your book, you speak about 4 reasons for hope.
Well, my first reason for hope is the young people. And I mean, you know, we have to work with them. I've heard people say, oh, it's the responsibility of the young people. It's not it's our responsibility, not theirs. Our responsibility is to help them, encourage them, empower them to take the action and to take action ourselves. But there's no question but that around the world, young people are making a difference and they are raising issues. Second reason for hope is this extraordinary intellect we have. And it's very bizarre that we're the most intellectual creature ever on the planet. And yet we're destroying our only home. And it seems there's a disconnect between the clever brain and the human heart. It's funny, really, but poetically, we seat love and compassion in the human heart. I don't know how that began, but anyway, that's so a disconnect between head and heart. And I truly, truly believe that only when head and heart work together can we attain our true human potential. Can we solve these problems? Next reason for hope, nature, amazingly resilient. Give nature a chance, and places we've utterly destroyed can be taken back by nature, given time, maybe some help. You know, I've written a whole book about that, and it's truly amazing what nature can do. And animals on the brink of extinction can be given another chance. And then finally, this indomitable spirit, the people who tackle what seems impossible, won't give up, inspire others, and in the end succeed if it's the right thing. And that, of course, applies to climate activists and people wanting to restore the wild areas.
It makes people, I think, apathetic because they think, oh, well, it's fate. Oh, well, what can we do? Like everything I can do, it's just a drop in the ocean.
Yes, and millions of drops make up an ocean, or rather, the ocean is made up of millions of drops. So
Yes.
we just have to have millions of people doing their bit. And the good thing for me keeps me going is, in the old days I was lecturing in person, but even virtual lectures and writing, um, people say, "Well, Jane, thank you because I had given up hope, but now I promise I'll do my bit." So
Yes.
this is what motivates me to
Yeah.
keep going at my advanced age. I mean, I'm almost 88 now, but I feel I've got more energy and more passion than maybe I had 10 years ago because the situations got more desperate.
What I like about your way of going about it is what I call the Gandhi way. It's like you come and you talk and you listen and tell stories. Why do you tell stories?
Because if you want somebody to change the way they think, especially if they're in a powerful position, there's no good shouting at them. There's no good pointing a finger at them. There's no good blaming them. There's no good telling them they must change because they will resent that and they won't listen. They may give lip service to some kind of change, but the only way for real change is if people change from within. So rather than tackling the brain with all these statistics and blame and stuff, you've got to reach the heart. And to reach the heart, you tell stories.
I want to really thank you for sharing your time and sharing your mind. And thank you for giving me new hope.
Well, thank you.